So we're in the process of launching a platform called UpRight, and UpRight is pre-curated images that we've designed and created these different collections. But it's not meant for, it's an e-commerce site, but it's not meant for consumers. It's really meant for facility departments and organizations. So coming from that background, that was always like the most difficult thing, to get like a group of decision makers to decide on what artwork they want. And they're looking, it's just time consuming and inefficient ultimately. So this is, if we can sell the idea that this is the overall feeling that your artwork collection is going to give you. We standardize all the sizes for sustainability purposes, and it's really just, you can really outfit an entire suite with artwork pretty
and
fast.
I think
and
that
it comes together as a cohesive thought.
And I think that people forget about that part, right? Like that's kind of the last step. Like I know that you eyed it up already. So you walked through our suite and this is the first time you saw it and you realize we don't have the stuff hanging on the wall yet because we're still at that stage where like, what is the next step? Like, where do we go with this? Do we do a whole bunch of pictures of stuff that we've done? Do we print it on glass? Do we print it on this? Like, how do we do it? Yep. Is it art? Is it local art? Is it just kind of cool graphic? Like, we don't know what that step is. And I think that a lot of people, we're in the construction space, right? So our customers, like, we like to think that we take a holistic approach and we remind of these things and this, but sometimes people forget. They don't realize that after this is all done, part of that whole FF&E furniture and art and this, like that's a whole nother step and could really make or break this space.
Right.
So it's kind of cool that you come in and kind of like, it's all the finishing touches.
Yeah. And we like to think about it from the onset of the project. We don't phase it out that way in our scope internally. We'd like to think about that, at least placements for these things and that sort of thing from the get-go. A lot of times we'll give clients same ideas, like a concept board. It's just imagery, but it depicts like color and gives people an idea of like, this is the mood or this is the feeling that you're going to get out of your space. And again, with decision makers, having 3 options like that, they can all say, okay, well, we're all comfortable with this. And then once you get to the wall covering and the paint samples, they all kind of can refer back to say, okay, well, this is kind of the direction we're heading in, and they can understand it a little bit more clearly. So that initial board usually ends up translating into the artwork for the space. So that's how we've
that's cool. Yeah. That's cool.